Okay, we've got lots of UFO news to talk about today, so get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Yeah, okay, so to get into the drone incursion thing, there's more to talk about, but let's get into the drone incursion thing a little bit, because I've been looking for something anomalous about these things, right? Are there any abductions? Are there any, ghost activity? Is there any high strangeness associated with these drones or UFOs, UAP, whatever they are? Still trying to make that determination, right? So here's a Fox News piece that actually gives us some high strangeness associated with these drones.
A flying drone mystery raising alarms in New Jersey. There are clusters of large drones swarming the skies near the Bedminster Golf Club belonging to President-elect Trump. What is going on? Nate Foy with an update in our newsroom. Hi, Nate.
Hey, Dana. So one witness says it's like a parade. The drones just keep coming one after another, and you can hear them coming because they're so loud. Listen to the power of this drone last night. So residents in Morris County tell me this has been happening every single night with the exception of Thanksgiving over the past few weeks. One family claims they followed a drone in their car, and while it hovered above them, the clock in their car changed times. Then they say the clock went back to normal after they drove off. Witnesses also talk about the size of these drones. Some say they can be as big as a small car. Despite the growing concern, though, Morris County officials insist, quote, there continues to be no known threat to public safety. But residents tell Fox they're becoming more worried. The FAA is continuing to temporarily restrict flights over Trump National Golf Club in Bedminster and the Picatinny Arsenal military base. But authorities in Morris County this morning say they have no new information to share as the mystery continues.
The mystery continues, but there you go. So they encountered a drone, whatever the hell it is, and their clock changed time. So is that an example of missing time? Is that an example of something else? Did the technology in this vehicle cause their clock to change by mundane means or by exotic means? I don't know, but I think that might be an example of high strangeness associated with these objects, whatever they are. An argument for them, definitively, or, being more alien than human. But there's just so much going on, guys. Yeah, this is another one of these objects over New Jersey. You can hear the how loud it is.
What is this, dude? He's driving home. This thing is freaking huge.
So it looks like a plane, kind of. It sounds kind of like a plane. But here's the weird thing. I shared a similar video with you yesterday showing a very similar object with the same configuration making whirring noises, propeller noises. So are these objects putting out different noises? That is odd. Why are they putting out, drone-like noises one moment and then these loud plane-like noises the next? I find that super fascinating, guys. I don't know what the heck these things are. Meanwhile, we have an unknown object over France, as Russ Coulthart says. Coulthart. I can never say it right. I think it's with a hard T. Coulthart. Nothing to see here, folks. Just an unknown object moving across France at Mach 14 at 70,000 feet, tracked on Plane Finder. And he quotes this post right here. Unknown at Mach 14. That is wild. Yeah. Is that the object? Just boogieing across France? Yeah, I don't think that's a drone. So, yeah, interesting, right? Of course, not necessarily associated with the UFO flap. There's UFOs all the time everywhere. Anyway, interesting stuff, guys. Interesting stuff. Oh, yeah, here's an analysis from Ronnie Vernet analyzing one of the best videos of the New Jersey mysterious drones. And this is the video in question. Again, you can hear the more plane-like noises. And Ronnie says, at first glance, the lights are similar to a commercial airplane lights, but looking in detail, we can see they are clearly different. The red/green lights on the wings, used as a reference to know the craft orientation, keeps changing colors. That makes no sense. Red light blinking in the middle of the craft. Totally doesn't make any sense. The tail has 3 or 4 lights. That also makes no sense. The area close to the nose on bottom is illuminated and also has 2 strong lights. Again, makes no sense. Conclusion, is this like a commercial airplane with a Christmas tree costume? 4 hypotheses. U.S. is testing new exotic drones, causing panic in their own population for 2 weeks in a row. Seems unlikely also in the UK. 2, private companies cracked how to build exotic drones and are defying the law flying these machines. But if so, they have also cracked how not to be shot down, because apparently we can't take these things down. 3, U.S. adversaries are daring to play deterrence games with almighty drones that cannot be stopped. Always possible. Always possible. 4, non-human intelligence is exponentially increasing their presence, mimicking human vehicles. So, yeah, it's hard to know what we're looking at. But yeah, here's another similar object.
Huge. It's so big. It looks so much closer in person.
Yeah, Mike.
And here you can hear the drone noise later in the plane noise.
Oh my God.
But I showed you a similar object making very different noises in the video yesterday. It was making propeller noises. Anyways, crazy stuff, guys. Crazy stuff. But moving on to different news. Lou Elizondo is bullish on UFO disclosure under a Trump presidency.
Our new administration, we just had an election in our country. There's a transition team. Several key cabinet members that have been selected to be cabinet members that advise directly the president on a daily basis are extremely aware of this topic and the importance and relevance it has towards our national security and have been briefed on this topic. I cannot recall a single time ever in the history of me working this effort or anybody else where we have had now senior members of both the legislative branch and the executive branch not only briefed and aware of the topic, but actually being proactive on this topic and trying to get to the bottom of it. And oh, by the way, now you have the media as well, international media, not just U.S. media. You have media all over the world, whether it's Reuters or BBC or Associated Press or CNN and Fox or whatever. Choose your media outlet du jour. Even right here and right now in London, over the last few days, mainstream media has picked up and amplified these incidents that are occurring, not just at the military bases, but incidents like Manchester. And the only reason why they're picking this up and broadcasting this information is because there's a desire, an appetite, a need by the populace to have the truth and transparency behind what's going on. It is a national security issue, but it's also more than that. It's a human curiosity issue. It's an issue that involves humanity writ large, and perhaps one of the greatest mysteries of our time.
Yeah, so there you go. Lou is bullish on Trump administration being the UFO disclosure administration. He also addresses the drones, saying that, it's really our own curiosity about this. People are more curious now, and they're sharing these videos, and that's what this is all about. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think that may be part of it, absolutely. And I think we are allowed, it's more socially acceptable to talk about UFOs now and for people to do news pieces on it without the X-Files music or winking or smirking. So I definitely think that's part of it, is that we are living in this age of UFO disclosure because of Lou Elizondo coming out of the UFO closet, the ATIP closet in 2017. But there does seem to be something more going on with the drone incursions than simply people are able to talk about it and are more curious about it now because we are living in the age of UFO disclosure. There does seem to be increased activity. Fascinating stuff. And I don't know what side of the aisle, the political aisle, Lou Elizondo is on, but I know Steve Bissett is more left leaning, and Danny Sheehan is also more left leaning. But both of them are bullish on UFO disclosure under a Trump presidency.
The new president, I could see doing it within 60 days of the inauguration. Now, again, I would hope that he would ensure that a major hearing took place. The witnesses will be, they have no problem. They will come in.
Yeah. Steve is also bullish on having another major hearing. When I had the interview with Steve a few months ago, he was suggesting that we have a huge hearing with, 50, 60 witnesses, direct participants of the UFO crash retrieval and reverse engineering programs actually come before Congress and testify, which would be amazing. That would be insane. I mean, wow, talk about jaw dropping. I don't know if that's going to happen, but that would be super incredible if it did. But there you go. Him, again, being bullish on UFO disclosure under Trump. And I think we might actually get there. I think that Trump will disclose some files. He will release some files. He will be more transparent than any president has to date about UFOs. We're not going to get the full enchilada. All the worms aren't coming out of that can. But it only takes a few worms really to constitute UFO disclosure. All you need is some, documents released, and the president commenting on it and, all that kind of stuff saying, yeah, we've seen evidence of non-human technology. Boom. That is UFO disclosure, which of course would start a whole big thing in the public consciousness and awareness, and it would push for even greater transparency. Will we get that? I'm not saying we're going to get that, but I think we're probably going to get more stale breadcrumbs, honestly, but I think we are going to get more than we have before under other presidents. He does seem committed to disclosure, and Danny Sheehan and Steve Bissett, Lou Elizondo all seem to feel the same way. And the people coming into the administration have been briefed, and they're ready to go on this. And they have been proactively saying encouraging things about disclosure. So we'll see. I think this is another one of these planes or whatever they are. They're making plane-like noises and they look like planes, but as Ronnie Vernet has said, they don't seem to actually be planes. I don't know, guys. It's all pretty crazy. Here's another one from Morris County, New Jersey. Look at this crazy thing. All lit up like a Christmas tree. It's nuts. It's nuts. I mean, if this is Russia or China, why put on this big light show? I mean, unless they're really trying to drive home a huge point, right? And hey, it could be. It could be. But they're not afraid of getting shot down, and in fact, they can. They're not being shot down. We're trying to bring them down. Apparently, according to George Knapp and Chris Sharp. Maybe not by shooting at them, but we have sophisticated anti-drone technology that can bring these things down, or typical drones down, and we are unable to bring these things down. So what the what, guys? What the what? So if these are drones, these are incredibly sophisticated, high-tech drones that we don't know anything about. Hey, it's always possible somebody else could have gotten the technological jump on us, but is that what happened? And also, you have the clock in that couple's car that changed times. Possible. High strangeness. Possible. And yeah, it's just so weird, guys. It's just so weird. There's more of these objects in this video. This is a compilation video of these objects. There you go. The same kind of thing. Fixed wing, a craft of some sort. It's nuts, guys. I don't know what to make of this. Here's more. Yeah, it's the same kind of stuff. From Ronnie Vernet. Let's see. Yeah, I've already covered the helicopters chasing stuff. This was a fun one. Okay, I'll end it on this one. I've got to go get ready for my retreat. I'm going to an ayahuasca retreat this weekend. I'll have some videos for you guys to tide you over until I come back. But I won't be able to cover the blow by blow on the whole drone incursion thing. But I thought this was really cool. What does AI think of the recent increased reports in UFO UAP sightings?
Why we're seeing UFOs a lot, or UAPs, finally opening up our minds to be able to see them. Maybe they were always there.
That's a really fascinating perspective. If we take increased awareness in a spiritual context, it could mean that as humanity evolves consciously, we might be more receptive to perceiving things we couldn't before. If UAPs exist on a frequency or dimension we weren't tuned into, it's possible they've always been there, and now we're aligning with the ability to notice them. Logically, that could add up if you view consciousness as a lens through which we experience reality. As that lens expands, what was once invisible might become visible.
Is it possible that
Yeah, there you go. So AI commenting on our consciousness and its relationship to the phenomenon. And maybe we're opening up. Maybe the phenomenon is helping open us up with this recent flap of whatever the hell is going on. I don't know what it is, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Wish me good luck on my retreat, and I will see you on the flip side. Like and subscribe, share on social media, become a channel member, buy some merch, see the link below. And yeah, there's plenty of other videos on the channel. Benny says hello. And see you next time, guys. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.